Shadow and I have come to the Wawa Mountains on a windy day. I'm going to try and protect the mic. The wind is coming from my back. But these mountains are absolutely spectacular and really unusual. There's nobody out here. It's very remote. And I'm with my friend Raul, who's over that hill, and we are looking for garnet. And this area, you can see other people have been here digging for garnet. This is known for having garnet. And my good friend Jared from Currently Rockhounding did a video here just a few weeks ago, and I'll put a link to it, and he was kind enough to share the coordinates, so we're at the exact same spot. I'll come right over, Raul. Raul found something. We'll head over there. But we're in the exact same spot, and Shadow's gonna help me too. You know, Shadow, whenever he digs someplace, I always check it out. It's the craziest thing, but often I find stuff. Oh, he's already dirty. I'm gonna check that spot out before I walk over to where Raul is, because you never know with Shadow. He's got some kind of weird instinct going on. So it's a very windy day. It's a beautiful day. There's a sandstorm going on over there. We drove through it, and you can kind of see the smoky clouds. That's sand up there. So yeah, we're braving the elements today, but we're hoping to find garnet. We'll talk a little bit more about garnet, what garnet is, but for now, let's just do a little digging around and see what we can find, especially around here. Let's see if Shadow found me anything. Okay. I'm just sit on it. Probably hear that wind. Keep it low so that the dirt doesn't just blow over my face. There's one. Shadow. Shadow did it. Shadow did it again. Look at that. It's yours, little buddy. Shadow found the best one of the day. He always, Shadow, I'm not making this up. When Shadow digs for something, I go and check where he's digging, and I find things. I don't know how to explain it. You saw it with your own eyes. He was digging right there. I came over, took a few shovelfuls. You saw it. You are my witnesses. Shadow found that beautiful, beautiful garnet. Shadow. What a nut. I'm telling you, he's the best little rockhound. I'm not joking. Well, let's go see what we can find there. Shadow did it again, and I'm not making it up. You see that garnet right there in the middle? That's Shadow's. He is. He's just a lucky dog. That's a big, beautiful one. A clean it up, of course, to show it to you later. Little Shadow, you are filthy. You are filthy, but you've been digging all these holes and finding us garnets. So we took a break and had lunch. And as we got back out of the trailer, it's kind of calming down a little bit. It was really windy, and I'm not sure if my mic was on during some of the filming up there where Shadow found the best garnets, and I'm not kidding. Shadow literally dug up the two best garnets we found. Shadow found, and I'm not making that up. I'm going to turn this way so the mic is protected. So I think the key to this area is sifting. Just keep pouring the dirt into a sifter and sift it through and look for the garnets. And it's a mathematical calculation. The more you do, the more you'll find. It's not easy. They're not easy to find, but we have found two really nice ones. Well, I'll show you. Let me just show you what we found so far. Come over here. I put a little bit of water in here, and we'll come over here to where the sunlight is. Looks like we have a fellow Rockounder. And stay here with me, Shadow. Look at that one. Look at that beautiful one. Oops, oops, oops. We certainly don't want to lose it. Stay here with me, buddy. That one, Shadow found. And this one, Shadow found. Shadow found both those. I kid you not. He dug those up out of the ground. Stay with me, buddy. And then these are all others that we have found. So we're going to keep looking, try to find more. And looks like we have a neighbor. So we have company now. And interestingly, this gentleman over here recognized me from my YouTube channel and had messaged me before. So that's kind of fun. We got to meet in person now. So we're going to go, Shadow and I, back up to the spot where we had luck. And we're going to throw some more shovel loads through that sifting pan that I've got and see what comes out. Shadow is filthy, absolutely filthy, but I got to give him credit for finding the very best stuff we found so far. Okay, right there, that's where Shadow dug, and that's where we found the best stuff. I'm going for it again. I'm doing it low to keep the dirt from getting caught in the wind and just blowing up into my own face. Okay, then I can sit here and let's see what we got. And it's just a numbers game. I look below as well to see if anything. Watch out, little buddy. Watch out, little buddy. See if anything falls through, but it doesn't look like it. Get rid of some of the bigger ones. And the garnets seem to be, well, you saw them. I wish I had a little bit of a finer grate below, in this pan. But the good thing is, it does catch the big ones. And of course, that's what you really want, right? It's the big ones, so I'm sure there's some small ones that make it through. but maybe it's a blessing in disguise so that I can only focus on the big ones. So there's definitely garnet in there, small garnet. We'll keep that one. I'm not seeing anything else though in this batch. What about that right there? My gloves are kind of getting all worn out on me. No. Okay, off to another shovelful. Raul just brought this rock over, and sure enough, garnet. Garnet, beautiful green garnet.
Here's some right here, a bigger one right here.
Oh, that's a beautiful one right there.
Yeah, you just got to knock it out of there.
That's going to be the challenge, right? How to get it out.
Yeah, is there a way?
Just break it up and see what comes out.
I seen them popping out with a screwdriver, but they've probably been doing that a long time, but there's one piece.
Yeah, that's awesome. What, another spot? He's not digging for garnet. He's digging for critters. That's what you're digging for. You're digging for critters. There's no stopping him. There's no stopping him. I just found the first surface garnet, and that is beautiful. That's a huge one.
You found one?
A huge one. I'll clean it up and show everybody, but take a look at this one.
What's this?
I don't know, but look up. You're not going to care about that once you see that.
Oh my gosh, look at that thing. Wow.
I know. That's definitely a keeper. I'm going to put that in the special little container.
You need a box.
The garnet is a fascinating gemstone. They found garnets in the tombs of the pharaohs. Going back 3,500 BC, they adorned the pharaohs and the queens of Egypt. It's a really beautiful gemstone. It is similar to a quartz-based gemstone, but rather than quartz is SiO2, silicon dioxide, a garnet is SiO4. So it's a little bit of a different chemical composition. And then depending upon the colors that it's mixed with, or the elements, I'm sorry, depending upon the elements that it's mixed with, it gives it the different colors. They come in reds and yellows and greens and all different colors. These here are green because of chromium, the chromium that is mixed in this area. So, and also you get a little bit of some yellowish hued ones as well, and some clearer and whiter ones. It's got quite a variety. As you can probably hear from the wind, it is windy, not as windy as it was earlier, but back on this side of the hill, it's kind of windy. And I'm not seeing anything yet, but I sure am enjoying the scenery. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to kind of wander around here. So Mark over there and I were talking, and Raul started hollering at us, and we came over, and he said, the sun is just right. If you just take and catch the glimmer of the sun off of the garnet, I mean, they just pop. And sure enough, we have found several garnet right here. Did you just find another?
Another one. And not this one.
This
one's a half a garnet.
Yeah.
It was must have been chipped off the matrix.
Yeah, and we found a sizable one. I put it already into the...
No, they call Lance Mr. Big. He only gets the biggest one.
But it's not, is this pyrite?
There's a lot of pyrite in the dolomite here. That's pyrite, 100%, yeah. And you'll see it in limestone and dolomite, especially dolomite is known often for having pyrite in it. And this is all dolomite. Dolomite and limestone. Oh, the sun. The sun. Went behind the cloud. Is it like out of this little spot right here? I pulled about a dozen of different sizes. Did you find a good one? Let's see what you find.
Wait, look.
I think you're exaggerating.
Oh, really? Here, take a peek, just a quick peek.
I can't turn around any further. I'm on my knees. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see this thing.
Look at that, baby.
Oh yeah.
Hey, here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
These three came right from the same
Oh,
area.
that's beautiful. Oh, right. That is beautiful.
I'm gonna at least put my sifter over there, if you don't mind throwing a scoop in.
No, go for it.
I'll pay you the $1 per scoop.
Okay,
Here.
no, just pay me a
Here you
dollar
go.
for each one you pull out.
Okay.
Oh, that's really awesome. Raul hit the jackpot. I think that's the second biggest one.
No, that was not big yet. Yeah, that's the same. Put it in Miranda. Be sure that dissolves it.
But anyway, I've been just like with my bare hands, just sifting through this, and maybe I hit them all, but I pulled about a dozen of smaller ones, but nice ones.
Okay.
A little bit of patience. Once you get the eye to them, you're set.
There's one right there. You can see that one.
Yeah, start looking for the shape and not the color.
Yeah.
So just, you know, I just
Oh, that's a nice one. Another nice
kind of
one right here.
sift through with the fingers. That's what we're all kind of doing right now.
You've really good sighted, or?
I think so, but I'm wearing glasses, so there's always that.
There's some in here. I just saw one just over there. Oh, wait. Smaller one, yeah.
There's one right there.
Got this. Is that the smallest one?
More of a conglomerate of little ones.
Yeah, use that one. That's
Sit there right there.
good. Yeah,
You see some glistening right there.
right there, right?
Yeah, the one on my hand.
Not the bottom one?
It's a small one, but
No, the bottom one. Okay. Yeah, try this one. That one's cool.
there's one right there.
Yeah, let me
Yep.
get a little shovel.
Well, I gotta pull this one out too.
Oh, okay. Well,
They're all little guys.
I'm spending all day long. There's one right below my knee. Yeah, well, that's a nice one right there. Small but beautiful shape.
It's more of a seam, but I like that one. Look at that.
Oh, that's a good one right there. Look at the color of this one. Here, look. These are two nugs that are stuck together.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God! Look at this. Look at this crap.
Here, Lance, look at this one. This is a little different.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a nice one. It's got some great color to it.
I think those are individual pieces,
I think so.
They are. Look at this one.
I think that's the pirate that I think.
Well, there's nothing glamorous about what I'm doing, but they're here. You can see some real small ones. There's one right there. A little bit small, but one right there. But every now and then you get a big one.
There's a nice tube there.
Here's one. Oops. Come on. Now we'll put those in here. All different sizes in there. And some of those are just rocks that have, you know, there's one right there, for example, embedded right there. And we're going to try and figure out how to dislodge it. It's right there. Look at that big, beautiful one. It's a gorgeous one. As is this one here.
But it has a little bottom to it, like a little. The one I gave him had the smaller net.
Yeah, that's the biggest one I found right there. Really pretty.
To try to get different sizes.
We're just gonna keep doing what we're doing.
Oh yeah, this one's got a bunch in them right here. I could already.
Well, Shadow and I have taken reprieve in the camper. It's been blowing wind out there, and I have sifted so many shovel loads of dirt through the sifter to find garnets. I've got so much dirt in my eyes and in my nose, but it's been worth it because we found them. And these are just some of the ones that we found. That's a beautiful one right there. This one is sort of, a little bit more in the tan. This is kind of greenish, almost bluish. That one's more bluish. Some of these smaller ones are whiter. You can see some garnets in there. I think it helps a little to get them just a little bit wet. Just a little wet, and it helps for them to kind of pop a little bit. There's some black ones. You can see this one is a really interesting one. I don't know quite how to describe that, but there's multiple garnets next to each other in that thing. I don't know. I think it'd take a pro to cut it. But here is like a beautiful garnet. Complete, singular, standalone, as is this one. Beautiful one. And sizable. And this whole thing is full of small little garnets and then some bigger rocks that have garnets in them. And then we've got a bag out in the back, outside, that has lots of a bigger rock that has garnet embedded in. These are all just small little garnets, though. That whole thing is full of these little things. So garnets, a garnet is a complex gem. Unlike your quartz family of gems, which are silicon dioxide combined with other elements. An amethyst is a quartz with iron in it, giving it kind of a purple hue, or it goes on and on. The garnet is similar, slightly softer. It runs between a 6.5 and a 7-ish on the Mohs hardness scale, where your agates and jaspers, your forms of microcrystalline quartz, and your quartz rocks run more in a 7.5 range, up to an 8. And so they're a little softer. And then depending upon the other elements they're mixed with, they'll have different colors. And in this area, the green is coming from chromium, but they can have magnesium and aluminum and iron and chromium and all kinds of different elements mixed in, thus having, from one to another, slightly different chemical composition. And they have a history going way back, even to the Bronze Age, as being used as an abrasive. They can be used in sandpapers and different different tools to sand down with. And then they go way back, even back 3,500 years BC, that we have found them in the jewelry of the Egyptians and so forth. So garnets are a gemstone that's been recognized as a gem with value since the dawn of time. So it was really fun up here. It was windy. Wasn't an easy day out there. Raoul is still out. I wanted to do a little filming. I wanted to blow my nose and get the sand out of my eyes. And Shadow had even had enough of the wind, and he is actually in the cab of the truck right now. He wanted to get in there. He's like, I've had enough. Just let me in. I want to get out of the wind. So we're taking refuge here, but it's been a great day. Really enjoyed getting out and finding some of these beautiful garnets. We're glad you came along with us. It's always fun to have you come along, and we hope you join us on future adventures of Shadow.